Hello folks, welcome to Upskill with Divesh. In today's video, let us see the divisibility rule and we are in the playlist Apti in 5 minutes. So within 5 minutes, let us see the divisibility rule, okay? So the divisibility rule for 1 is, so all the integers are divisible by 1, okay? So consider taking any number if the remainder, so if a number can be expressed in the form of p by q and q is equal to 1, that is all the natural numbers, integers and whole numbers are divisible by 1, okay? So there is no divisibility rule for 1. So divisibility rule for 2, right? So if in the unit digit, if then the numbers are 2, 4, 6, 8 or 0, then the number is divisible by 2. For example, 32, 44, 60, 68, 70. So these are some of the numbers which are divisible by 2. The reason is the unit digit is 2, 4, 6, 8. So 2, 4, 8 and 0. Okay. So next divisibility rule for 3. Right. So the divisibility rule for 3 is nothing but if the sum of digit is divisible by 3, then the number is divisible by 3. So for example, 63, right? So here there are two digits, 6 plus 3 is equal to 9, right? So 9 is divisible by 3. Therefore, 63 is also divisible by 3. So let us take some big number. So 5, 4, 7, 2, 9, 3, right? So this is big number. So in such cases, we cannot divide it by 3 continuously to check if the number is divisible by 3, right? So in such cases, we can just simply add this number. So adding these numbers, we get, so 5 plus 4, 9. So 18, 27, 30. So 30, right? So 30 is divisible by 3. Therefore, 5, 4, 7, 2, 9, 3 is also divisible by 3. So next, let us move on to the next question. So divisibility rule for 4, right? So whatever the number, so it is very easy. If the last two digits in the number is divisible by 4, then the number is divisible by 4, right? So let us consider that 7, 2, 8, 9. So whatever you can, so you can add it, right? So if the last two number is divisible by 4, then the whole number is divisible by 4, right? So whatever the number in the hundreds or thousands positions might be, if the number in 10th digit and ones digit unit digit is divisible by 4, then the number is divisible by 4, right? Here 72 is divisible by 4, then the number is divisible by 4. So for example, let us consider 728, right? So 728. So here 28 is divisible by 4, therefore 728 is also divisible by 4. Let us take some big number. So 5, 4, 7, 6, 3. So here 63, it is a odd number and it cannot be divisible by 4. Therefore 5, 4, 6, 7, 3 can also not be divided by 4. Let's move on to the next question. Divisibility rule for 5. It is very simple. If the unit digit is 5 or 0, then the number is divisible by 5. For example, 125, 70, 85. So these are some of the numbers which are divisible by 5, right? Let us move on to the next question. So divisibility rule for 6. If a number is divided by 2 and 3, then the number will be definitely divided by 6, right? So let us take 72. So the divisibility rule for 2 is the number should be 2, 4, 6 or 8, right? So it is divisible by 2. And let us check whether it is divisible by 3. So 7 plus 2 is 9. So 9 is divisible by 3. Therefore, it is also divisible by 3. Since it is divisible by both 2 and 3, 72 is divisible by 6. Let us take some huge number. So 5, 4, 7, let us add 6 here. 6, 2, okay. So it is divisible by 2. We are aware of that, right? So now let us check whether it is divisible by 3. So 6 plus 5 is 11, 15, and 24. 24 is divisible by 3, right? So if 24 is divisible by 3, then 24, then the whole number is also divisible by 3. Therefore, these numbers is divisible by both 2 and 3. Therefore, it is divisible by 6. 6, 5, 4, 7, 2. Let's move on to the next question. So next rule. So divisibility rule for 7. So the divisibility rule for 7 is quite easy. So what you have to do is you have to take the unit digit of the number and multiply it by 2 and then subtract it from the remaining number. Okay. So if the resulting value is divisible by 7, then the whole number is divisible by 7. Let me explain it. So let us check it for 343. Okay. So 343. So take the unit digit, multiply it by 2. So we get 6, right? So take the remaining values 34, right? So 34 into 34 minus 6, we get 28, right? So now check whether 28 is divisible by 7. So if it is divisible by 7, then definitely 343 is also divisible by 7. So let us check it for some other number. So 727. Okay. So multiple 7 by 2, we get 14. So 72 minus 14, right? So 72 minus 14, we get 58. We know that 58 is not divisible by 7, right? So therefore 727 is not divisible by 7. Now let us move on to the next question. So next rule, divisibility rule for 4. So if a number is divisible, so divisibility rule for 4 is where similar to divisibility rule for 4. Okay. So if the numbers in hundreds, tens, and ones position is divisible by 8, then the whole number is divisible by 8. Okay. So let us consider 4, 7, 28. Actually, 728 is divisible by 8. Therefore, 4, 7, 28 is also divisible by 4, divisible by 8. Okay. So whatever the number might be, so 5, 7, you can add how many numbers to the in the higher order. But if the numbers in the thousands digits, hundreds digit, tens digit, and ones digit are divisible by 8, then the whole number is divisible by 8. So let us take some other example like 4774. Okay. So now 774 is not divisible by 4. Okay. Therefore, this whole number is also not divisible by 4. Okay. Let's move on to the next question. Divisibility rule for 9. So it is similar to divisibility rule for 3. So if the sum of the digit is divisible by 9, then the whole number is divisible by 9. So for example, 729, right? So the sum of digit is 7 plus 2, 9, 9 plus 9, 18. So 18 is divisible by 9. Therefore, 729 is also divisible by 9. Let us take it for some huge number. So 574 26390. Okay. So this is somewhat huge number. So adding it, we get 5 plus 7, 12. 12 plus 4, 16, 18. 24, 24 plus 3, 27, and 36. Since 36 is divided by 9, the whole number is also divisible by 9. Let's move on to the next question. Divisibility rule for 0. It is very simple. We all know that. If the unit digit is 0, then the number is divisible by 10. 40,000, what else, 70, 800. So these are some of the numbers which are divisible by 10. Okay. So now let us move on to the 11th divisibility rule for 11. Okay. So the difference between the sum of digits in the odd place and the sum of digits in the even place is 0 or divisible by 11, and the number is divisible by 11. Okay. So for example, 121. So here 1 plus 1 is 2, and we get 2, right? So 2 minus, in the even place we get 2, right? 2 minus 2 is equal to 0. The resultant is 0 or divisible by 11, then the whole number is divisible by 11, right? So the divisibility rule for 11 is, so 121 is divisible by 11. So let us take some huge number. So 1373. So 0 and 2. Okay. Yes. So 1 plus 7 we get 8. 8 plus 0 we get 8, right? So 8. And 3 plus 3 is 6. 6 plus 2 is 8. So 8 minus 8 is equal to 0. Therefore 137302 is divisible by 11. If the digit, if the difference is 1 or something which is not divisible by 11, then the given number will not be divided by 11. Okay. So next we have divisibility rule for 12. Okay. So if a number is divided by 3 and 4, then the number is divided by 12. Okay. So for example, 144. Okay. So it is divided by 3. Since the sum of digit is 9, it is divided by 3 and 44. So 4 plus 4 is 8. 44 is divided by 4. Therefore, it is also divided by 4, right? So it is divided by both 3 and 4. Therefore, 144 is divided by 12. So considering some huge number, we get 728. Okay. So 7 plus 2, 9. So 9 plus 8, we get 17. 17 is not divided by 3. Therefore, 728 is not divided by 12. So it is not divided by 12. So yes, we are done with this video, and I hope this video is useful for you. And for more useful videos like this, consider subscribing Apti with Divesh. Thank you for watching.